Students, I'm your social science teacher. We are going to study our next topic, that is why do we need a parliament, from our subject social and political life. Okay, in this subject we are starting our third chapter. The name of a chapter is why do we need a parliament. Now first of all, what is parliament? Parliament is a house of a people where the all the representative are sit together for making some kind of law or for discussing some issues related to the state and related to the country. This is the place. Okay, in this chapter what we are going to study, what we are going to learn, that is first of all the president of India, what is the qualification, election and tenure. Now the power of president, executive, legislative, financial, judiciary, and the second, the power of president, executive, legislative, judiciary, that we have already studied in the first chapter of the same subject, that is understanding the Indian constitution. In that we have already studied. Now military, judicial, emergence, policies, position of the prime minister. Now after that we will study the formation of a government. The most important thing that we are going to study in this, that two things. The first is this particular one, and then the next is this particular one. Okay, formation of a government. In the formation of a government is Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, position of the prime minister in both the houses. Okay, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha both are the houses that we are going to study in this, and who choose them, how the member are elected. In class 7th you have already studied about the lower level of government and how the government formed and all the things we have already studied over there. Now in this we are going to study this in detail. Now functions of a parliament. What are the functions of a parliament? What particular functions will be performed by the parliament? Means makes law, control the executive, controlling the finance, amendment of the constitution. Again I am explaining you the meaning of amendment of a constitution. Means changes in the constitution. What particular things will be there in our constitution that may be amend or that may be changed under the ideal knowledge and ideology based. Okay, electoral function and judicial function. Okay, these particular thing we are going to study in this chapter. Now as I told you, we have to most concentrate on this particular one, then this particular one, and these three things. Okay, these things we are more emphasis on this particular thing. Okay, now in the next page, what is there? You have already studied that the people of India through their leaders had decided to follow the path of democracy for their own governance. Okay, now what is this? That we have already studied that the people have choose their representative. Why the people have choose their representative? Why this condition is there in our democracy? Democracy is showing that every individual can choose their elected representative. By the virtue of this decision, it was mandatory to have a place for the representative of the people to sit down together and discuss the various acts of governance. In this chapter, we shall study about the parliament. Means when the people are elected by the democracy, means by the people, are the mango people, the आम जनता से जब वो elect होते हैं, then after that they all will sit together and discuss the various acts of government. They may discuss the various acts of government. Okay, it is written together and discuss the various acts of government. In this chapter we shall study about the parliament. Okay, now see the picture of parliament. The parliament is look like this. Okay, now the parliament express the notion of a people. Means the meaning of a democracy is parliament express the notion of a people. Means whatever the thinking of a people will be showed by the parliament in this particular thing. The things that will be understood by others, that will be showed by the parliament in this. This is the image of our parliament house. Okay, the parliament house is look like this particular. Now see the chapter first page from the NCERT book that you are having at your home. Chapter 3, why do we need a parliament? And in this everything is mentioned that I already explained you what particular things we are going to study in this, that is there. And now this is the picture that is given in your book, that is the picture of parliament house, and where you can see in this everyone is belongs to the some different community, and they are sitting together, and even they are belongs to some different states, and they come together and sit together and decide whatever we have to follow. And the emphasis on the things that we are going to study, that is legislature, executive, judiciary, and what is the power and how the work will be performed over there, and what is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, what are the two houses, and what is the basic function of these two houses, and how the people are elected by these two houses. The name of houses is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha one, okay, and who elect all these people, and they were also the procedure of electing them. These particular thing we are going to study in this particular topic. Thank you.